Hi guys, welcome to Office Blokes Reacts. I'm Office Bloke Dave.
I'm Office Bloke Mike.
I'm Office Bloke Daz.
Collectively we are the Office Blokes.
Yep.
We've got a couple of other YouTube channels. We've got a Patreon page. We've got merch. We've got social media. We've got all that good stuff. Click the link in the description and it'll take you where you need to go. Speaking of new merch.
Yeah. We've got jug bottoms and tuxedo shoes.
Yeah, there you go. Now, Office Blokes Swipes available soon. That's all you need to know. And check out Office Blokes Confidential, the new segment on Office Blokes podcast channel. It's really good.
You'll
Saturday
like that.
nights.
Yeah,
It's a bit
like
of fun
that.
in it. Yeah, good stuff. So this is a Patreon request, so I'll hand over to Office Bloke Mike.
Yeah, this is for Matthew Street. Cheers, Matthew.
Cheers, Matthew.
Yeah, we've got Kobe Bryant, amazing last 3 minutes in his final game versus Jazz. 2016, that was it?
Yeah,
I think.
Yeah, looks like it. You've got to your final game. You know, you should be winning trophies. And,
That's what you want, ideally.
If you're leaving a club and you're just playing your last game,
Yeah.
This guy won it all.
Top player, wasn't he?
I don't follow basketball really, but from what I gather, he's was the absolute goat, wasn't he?
Yeah.
Anyway, we'll get into it. Kobe Bryant, amazing last 3 minutes in his final game.
Really from the old school kind of player that plays through things and makes no excuses.
And he's underneath a reverse layup on his final game. Bryant still working, doing work. Kobe underneath, count if it goes.
That's why I think he's been going to the basket a little bit more.
The chants continue to echo through Staples Center, as they have through his entire career.
Then go to practice with them.
A basket equals a 50-point game. Kobe underneath. He's got 51!
He's scored 50 points in the game, individually.
Out of 90.
Wow.
Jesus Christ. Why is it his final game? It should have been...
I know, yeah.
Retiring money.
Did he... Because I know he died, didn't he?
Yeah.
Did he die a couple of years after he retired?
He died,
It wasn't that long ago, was it?
2016. And he may have made a comeback. I'm not sure. But then I think he died was it 2 years ago?
Yeah, I think it was about.
Feels like it was fairly recent, wasn't it?
A two-possession game. Here's his 19th field goal, Stu.
He's just, the crowd is just absolutely out of their minds right now.
Yeah, they are.
Delirium. They're just so happy.
It's blowing like me after the first minute football last night.
How did it go, by the way?
Yeah, like that.
That's like me running up the stairs once.
Yeah, it's tough when you haven't done anything for a while, isn't it?
Yeah. But the Lakers went out last night as well, by the way. Playoffs.
Yeah.
Did they?
Yeah, okay.
26th career 50-point game. And that face, oh man, he is.
Look at him trying to get air.
Yeah.
I used to tease him a few years back, many years back to be true about him having a third lung because he never seemed to get tired.
Down the middle he goes, corner of the key. He's got another one. Kobe with the ball and the Lakers down 4. Bryant on his way. Wow. It's a one-point game.
He's so tired he can barely pick his feet up.
I've just noticed the
Nicholson.
score as well.
I thought you said I was going to say Jack Nicholson.
No. I just because he said it was a 1-point game, it made me look at the scoreboard.
Yeah.
Yeah.
At him, but he continues to wheel himself. His ability to wheel himself and puts his wheel on the opposition is amazing.
56 points.
Are you kidding me?
The amazing Kobe Bryant.
You've got to be kidding me.
And there is just under a minute to play, and it's a 1-point game.
That guy, look at him. He's just slugging along, and all of a sudden he just rears up and bam! And then he runs down the court. It's like, oh wow, still got a minute and something to go. And actually, you have less than a minute to look at Jack. Jackson, yeah, baby. I said 40, but I'll take 56. I might even take 60. Jake
For 3. Lakers will get a chance to take the lead, and look who has the ball. With half a minute to play, Bryant for the lead. Yes! Kobe Bryant gives the Lakers the lead.
I tell you something. This is 2.
The atmosphere in the crowd, though, as well.
Sounds
Yeah,
amazing,
buzzing,
doesn't
innit?
it? Yeah.
The whole
Just
place
a
is
bit.
going mental.
Yeah.
isn't it?
Wow.
An absolute another level. An absolute another level.
Snoop.
Magical Mamba. Take us through it, Stu. Lakers lead it by 1.
Oh my goodness. They've been trying to trap him, so he goes away from it and then pulls up and knocks down the long deuce. He's got 58. And the good news is the Lakers have a chance at the final shot because the game clock is at 31.6. So he has an opportunity to get 6-0 in the final game of his 20th season.
One of the most incredible
20th season, did they say then?
I think you did, yeah. Yeah.
Jesus. I guess a season a
Something.
year.
Yeah.
So it's been like pro basketball for 20 years.
Yeah, a long time.
And he's still number one at this
Yeah.
point. Just absolutely
Oh,
smashing
incredible.
it.
I'm not sure how old he was when he retired.
Well, I suppose if you think about it, if you go pro at like
got to be-
17, 18...
Well, you go college first, don't you?
I don't know how it works in America. So you graduate college 21 maybe, and then
so
you
you
go
could
into
be
professional
professional,
team.
yeah.
Okay.
So it could be early 40s, yeah. Wow.
Of his 20th season.
One of the most incredible farewell performances for any athlete ever.
Oh, he pushed off and got away with it.
And he is fouled.
But does he have enough legs to get free throws?
We'll see. 2 free throws for 60. A 60-point game for Kobe Bryant. Lakers up by 3.
Don't give up any fouls.
Hayward all the way, misses, taken by Randall. Bryant ahead
No.
with 7 seconds. Clarkson, the Lakers are going to win it. The Lakers are going to win it.
What a performance. What an exit for number 24. You couldn't have written this.
Crowd haven't stopped, have they?
Yeah, I know, yeah.
That's the way to do it, OG. That's the way to do it, boy.
You are watching one of the greatest performances in the history of this game because of what it means, the significance of one of its greatest stars saying goodbye. Here it is. Kobe Bryant. Utah will inbound the ball. There are 4 seconds remaining. It's into Lyles. It's on its way. The game is over. And Kobe Bryant's final memory for us is a 60-point game and a victory over the Utah Jazz.
That was really
Oh,
Brilliant.
yeah.
Do you know,
What a player, eh?
how often, I mean, you get every generation, well, not one into generation, but every few years you get someone who's exceptional at sport. Don't know, you get certain sports where people come in and they just boss the sport for years and years and years. I mean, we've had it in football with people like Messi you know, and Ronaldo, and then you've got the new generation coming through now.
Yeah.
You know, your Mbappes and people like that.
Yeah.
My son loves basketball. He watches the whole NBA.
Yeah.
And he's addicted to it, sort of thing. So he's still up at like 5 a.m. watching the games and stuff like that, you know. But he'll tell me who the best players are now that are coming through, and you know the ones that the ones that replace people like Kobe and people like Michael Jordan.
Yeah.
I guess Kobe replaced Jordan, and then you've got his name escapes. What's the big guy called?
Shaq.
No. Now.
I'm just thinking because I saw
James.
Shaq in the crowd there and he was massive.
But you've got people who come through for different things, and then you've got the younger generation that always replenish them.
Yeah.
And there'll be another Kobe Bryant. You know, in the coming years, there'll be another.
It's amazing because you never think there will be, don't you? But
No, I know.
someone always comes
That's
through.
what I'm saying.
It
There's always
amazes
one or
me
two
that-
that come through.
Yeah, true. Yeah.
That dominate the sport,
Yeah.
and that's just domination what he did.
No, it's amazing
You know,
for
yeah.
20 years. You know, at top level like that, absolutely
You know,
incredible.
we're big sports
Player.
fans, and it's, you know, when I look at things like that, it gives me goosebumps out,
Yeah.
because the crowd was buzzing, the players were buzzing, even the opposition was sort of like
Just the
you know,
atmosphere makes it, doesn't it? I mean, I'm not the biggest basketball person in the world, but just watching stuff like sport like that with a crowd like that,
Yeah.
the atmosphere,
Yeah.
that's just amazing.
Yeah.
Amazing
Nice.
stuff.
There's some
Great.
people in that crowd as well, weren't there?
Oh yeah, big time.
Yeah,
Obviously playing in LA like
celebrities
that,
that were there.
Of course,
Stuff
yeah.
like that.
But you look at it now, can you imagine now having to go out, someone like that with the career that he's had, having to go out under COVID conditions where there's nobody in the stadiums or nobody in the arenas?
Yeah, it's
We've had it recently at City. We had
Aguero, yeah.
We had it with
What
David
a
Silva.
Massive shame it is. Yeah, of course.
David Silva as well. None of them got a
Yeah.
send-off like they
Which
should have done.
massively deserved because absolutely,
Yeah.
City legends, aren't they? Let's
Absolutely,
face it.
yeah.
Did he still get testimonials? Like, will
Not
Aguero
really.
do something?
He might
They
do.
usually do.
He might do in years to come.
because he was there
you know.
10 years, wasn't he?
A lot of
So
them do it for charity now because they've
Yeah,
got so
yeah.
much money.
that's what they all do, isn't it? Usually, yeah.
But,
'Cause it'd be nice to think someone like Aguero, for how important he was for
It'd be
City,
great to come
comes
back and have a
as
testimonial.
testimonial.
It'd be
Full
amazing.
stadium.
Yeah, of course.
and that's what they need. That's what they're deserving. But can you imagine Kobe going out like that to, you know, a few hundred people?
no crowd there.
No crowd.
Yeah, it'd be
Wouldn't, you know?
absolute travesty, wouldn't it? It really would.
But yeah.
But yeah,
Anyway.
good video.
Hope you guys like that too. Thanks for the request, Matthew.
Cheers,
Yep.
Matthew.
And we'll catch you guys on the next one. Cheers.
Nice one.
Cheers.